Join me as I dive deep into the telecom sector to uncover the advanced persistent threats, APTs, targeting our networks and see if I can expose the truth behind these sophisticated cyber threats. Today, we're talking about a critical issue that affects us all, telecom security and the APTs that threaten it. This is an area that's often overlooked, but it has major implications for our national security, privacy, and even our daily lives. When we think of cyber threats, we often think of hackers breaking into our computers or stealing our credit card information. But the threat is much broader than that. China's cyber attacks on the telecom sector can compromise our entire communication infrastructure, giving them access to sensitive information, disrupting critical services, and even shutting down entire networks. Imagine waking up one morning to find that your phone or internet service isn't working. No calls, no texts, no email, no social media. It's not just an inconvenience. It's a threat to our economic stability, our social fabric, and our national security. The risks are real, and the consequences are severe. Advanced Persistent Threats, APTs, from China target telecom networks, aiming to infiltrate and remain undetected for long periods, causing extensive damage. In recent years, there have been several high-profile incidents of cyber attacks attributed to China in the telecom sector. For example, a major telecom company in the United States had its network breached, compromising sensitive information of millions of customers. Another incident involved a Chinese tech company infiltrating the network of a European telecom provider, giving them access to sensitive data and critical infrastructure. One of the most brazen incidents involved a Chinese cyber espionage group stealing sensitive information from a major United States telecom company, including source code and network designs. This information can be used to launch further attacks, compromise national security, and even disrupt critical services. Advanced Persistent Threats, or APTs, are a significant concern in telecom security, as they can remain undetected for long periods, gathering intelligence and causing extensive damage. The methods used by China's cyber attackers are constantly evolving, making it difficult for telecom companies to stay ahead of the threats. They use advanced tools and techniques, including artificial intelligence, machine learning, and social engineering. But what's even more alarming is that these attacks are often sponsored by the Chinese government itself. This means that telecom security is not just dealing with rogue hackers. It's facing highly organized and well-funded advanced persistent threats, APTs. However, there is a glimmer of hope. Experts have identified a key vulnerability in China's advanced persistent threats, APTs, targeting the telecom sector that can be exploited to counter their efforts. It's a complex issue, but essentially, it involves identifying patterns in their tactics and techniques and using that information to develop more effective countermeasures. This is a critical area of research that requires further investigation and development. But one thing is clear, we need to take China's cyber threats in the telecom sector seriously, and we need to take action to protect ourselves. So how can we secure our telecom networks against advanced persistent threats? First, we need to be aware of the risks and take steps to protect our telecom infrastructure. We need to be cautious when clicking on links or downloading attachments, and we need to use strong passwords and two-factor authentication. Second, we need to hold our telecom companies accountable for implementing robust security measures. We need to demand that they take comprehensive steps to prevent APTs, and we need to hold them responsible when they fail. Finally, we need to support efforts to develop more effective countermeasures against APTs. This involves investing in research and development and working with international partners to share intelligence and best practices. China's cyber threats in the telecom sector are real, and they're a major concern, especially with advanced persistent threats, APTs. By working together, we can stay ahead of these APTs and protect our telecom infrastructure from these shadowy actors. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments below, and check out our other video on cybersecurity threats in the telecom industry.